Tensions are high in Bolivia as the president, Evo Morales, comes under more pressure to resign after accusations that last month's election was rigged. The main opposition leader has turned down the president's invitation to talks. On Friday, police in several Bolivian cities came out in support of anti-government protesters, with some of them calling for Mr. Morales to resign. Bolivia's armed forces have said they will never go against the people, and the crisis must be solved by democratic means. A little earlier, I spoke with Mark Weisbrot, a Latin America analyst. He gave his assessment.
Well, I think it is serious. I think the opposition, or the leadership at least, is trying to overthrow the government. And, you know, a near majority, 47% of the people voted for the president, which was over 10 points more than the next runner-up. And so he
won. But those results, sorry to interrupt straight away, but those results are exactly what's disputed. Do you have faith in those results?
Yes. Well, if you notice, you can read, dozens, hundreds of articles since October 20th on the web and on this election, and not one presents even one shred of evidence that the election was in doubt, stolen, or anything else. And so this is very bad. I think it was very bad decision on the part of the Organization of American States. They put one sentence into their press release after the election without any evidence whatsoever, implying that there was something wrong with the result. And so that was picked up by most of the media, but you can look at any website for any major news organization in the world, and no one has yet presented any evidence, and that's because there isn't any. I mean, you don't even need a statistical analysis. We did one, which you can see at cepr.net, but you can just look at the numbers from the election, and there's nothing that indicates anything was wrong.
Okay, well, given that, why are so many people out on the streets now then, do you think?
Well, you had a lot of people in 2009 on the streets tried to overthrow the government then. And so you do have an opposition that wants to get rid of this government, and they've used violence in the past. And so it's not that surprising. But I think the media has played a huge role by simply repeating over and over again this allegation, which is really nothing at this point more than an unfounded conspiracy theory.